I could smell this all night. I could smell this all night. So I've filmed like 4 videos already and just realised that the plinth I was using, you can't see that at all. So I've had like bottles balanced off screen that you couldn't see. So it's just been me. It's just me. And that's not in focus, is it? It's like, it needs to be like over here. Can you see that now? Oh God. This is rum. Where's the cat gone? I saw him silking. Skip. Oh, rum. Yes, we're talking about rum today. This is Sherry Cask number 23 from Wester. We've covered Wester before, and you guys have actually been quite a fan of their output, turns out. Normally when I put out a video that's not whiskey, you guys are like, we'll maybe get around to watching that, I don't know. But with the Wester rums, you guys have been big fans, turns out. So we've done the chocolate so far, we've done the chocolate orange. I do have another one, which is the coffee rum. If you want me to cover that as well, let me know down below and I'll get around to that. I normally hold off on these videos. Like, I'll get the bottles in and I'll be like, okay, maybe I'll release it when, you know, I've had like a fair few videos out at the same time, and I'll kind of just, you know, sneak it in or something, and then people are like, yeah, this was great. Oh God, what is going on? I'm dying. Right. What is it, buddy? Get in the box. Good cat. Sherry cask number 23. Pot still single rum aged in a PX sherry cask. You know how I feel about sherry. I'm a fan of this rum. Glasgow's aight. So this should be a good time. I'm expecting good things. Now then, I treat Wester as sipping rums. However, Wester very wisely pivot. If you're going to have it as a sipping rum, you're going to have it as a sipping rum. They recommend it as a mixing rum. They do, well, not the sherry one specifically, but things like their coffee rum and stuff like that. They recommend like variations on White Russians and stuff like that, and like, you know, fun with cocktails and mixes, basically. Though they don't tend to recommend mixing it with Coke, which is strange because there is a Glasgow-based Coke called Alba-Cola. I fucking love the stuff, but you can't get your hands on it in Edinburgh anymore. You used to be able to get it up at a shop just up the road, and they just pulled it. And I don't know why, because I must have single-handedly kept that going. I love the stuff. But anyway, we're not here today to talk about cola brands, although that would be fun to get into at some point, I'm sure. Rum. Yeah, I'm in a weird mood today, which is why I'm filming so much, because I'm like, I feel like I'm on a roll today. Your mileage may vary. It smells exactly like you just extinguished a bonfire. I cannot impress to you how on the nose that is. Literally and figuratively, that you just put a campfire out. That is the smell of the smoking embers. And it's fucking delightful. Okay, I've had this on the shelf for like 5 months. I'm going to put this out here now. That is not only one of the best smelling rums I've had, but possibly one of the best smelling things. Why the fuck didn't I buy a big bottle of this? I love how this smells. Dear God, I love how this smells. That's bonfire night in a glass. I'm sorry, I'm not being very, because okay, right. It is extinguished sparklers. It's rainy autumn nights. It's... Okay, come on, take this seriously. I think I am taking it seriously, that's the thing. It's like the last flickering embers on a fireplace or a bonfire. It's that wonderful rich smoke in the air on bonfire night. It's a little bit leathery, a little bit rubbery. But it's just so rich and comforting and warming, and it just smells like a fireplace, and I don't know how else to describe it. And I'm loving every second of it. It is a little monotone, but it's such a good monotone. I don't know how else to describe. I could smell this all night. I could smell this all night. That is one of the nicest smelling liquids I've ever, that's fantastic. This has a lot to live up to now. It's one of the blessings and one of the curses of filming these as is, as a neck pour, just diving straight in, unprepared, not doing the whole kind of like, you know how like some tasters will like, you'll do the whole professional like psychoanalyzing it and like, doing multiple pourings and like, giving it a start to finish. I prefer the initial reaction phase. It might not be as useful in terms of empirical data, but you occasionally get to capture these wonderful moments where something just knocks you over. Okay, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not ready. I just want to keep smelling it. Okay, come on, do this. Whew. Butterscotch, licorice, treacle. There's more bonfire in there as well. There's like bonfire toffees, those like hard treacle toffees. Parkin, oat. There's molasses, there's sweet corn. There's a bourbon element to it. It's a little bit spicy. There's a black pepper edge. There's a little bit of bourbon vanilla in there. It's so rich and complicated and kind of schizophrenic. It keeps changing. There's ginger biscuits in there. It's a little chocolatey. There's none of your classic Pedro Jimenez characteristics that you would normally get from like if it had been done as, say, a whiskey. There's none of your like raisins or any of that. It's so much a different beast. I just cannot get over that smell. It's fucking, oh, I love it. They do regular releases of the sherry cask. Keep an eye on Wester Distillery, and the next time they release some, buy it. I don't normally do that, but this is incredible. This is Mo, what are you doing? Good. What is he doing? He's having a shit. Cool. Okay. This has floored me. There's like rich dark coffee notes. It's dark chocolate. It's ginger. It is bonfire night in a glass, and I don't know how else to describe it. Now, and I love autumn in general, so that's probably feeding into why I'm having such an incredible connection with this. And connection is the word. I am an idiot for keeping this sitting as long. I'd look at it and I'd be like, oh, well, that's probably quite nice. I wasn't expecting much from it. Jesus. Like, Jesus. It's fantastic. It is so very good. The guys at Wester should be incredibly proud of what they produced here. And I'm sorry I'm late to the party, and I'm sorry it's taken me as long as it has to get this out. This sold out. They do regular releases of their sherry casks. They might want to up production because I'm probably going to buy it all. That is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. A round of applause to you guys. You've done something a little extra special. I'm not even going to put water in that. I'm done. I'm happy to box that off and just say that is fantastic. I'm done. That's it. Oh, I better get round to that coffee rum now, hadn't I? Let me know down below. Have you had anything that like completely knocked your socks off? Do you remember when and where? Give me some details, let me know down below. Have you tried any of Wester's rums? Have you tried any sherry cask rums? Have you tried this specific one? Did you have a similar reaction? Were you not such a fan? I think it's safe to say where I land on that one. Initial reaction has been, oh my god! I will keep checking in with it, but I mean, yeah. I'm gonna have to send a couple of samples of this to people. Not too much, because... yeah, thumb this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see a man spunking himself over rum. And do join me next time, where I'll be drinking something else.